Hey everybody, welcome to Nature Park here in Mt Dora, Florida. This particular course at Nature Park has got some teeth, so I would recommend you to have a little patience. There's a lot of elevation here, so a lot of up and down. You're throwing uphill quite a bit, you're throwing downhill a good bit. We'll go over all the maps and on each hole just to kind of show you the layout of the holes and how they're designed. I think you'll really like this course to play here in Mt Dora.
Next tee box, somebody talks trash, then they miss by a mile and we all crack. I throw mine low, let it slide.
So the first thing I like to do when I get to a course, obviously, is find a little practice area. You can see down here at the end, there's a practice basket. They give you a little field here to throw on or to throw, back and forth with a buddy. Parking lot's right here. That's my beauty. The bathroom is right there, so the facilities are very nice. They got a kids playground, so if you bring your kiddies out here, they'll have something to do while you're out there on the 9-hole course. Just want to show you here, all Lake County courses, we have some form of like bulletin board that we can put banners or posters or club information, tournament information on, which is very nice. And most of our courses, especially here in Mt Dora, Florida, they have like a like a little rule following type list for people that are brand new to the sport. This is a 9-hole course, so this is great to have present for anybody that wants to play, just to kind of learn the sport. Obviously, it's a no smoking facility, which is fantastic. There is a bike course out here. I'll show you the bike course as we go, or at least a couple little trails. Down here at the bottom, you'll notice on most all of our Lake County courses, the white and the blue tag down there are along the trail pretty much the whole way of the course. That way you can kind of find out where you're going and how to get to the next holes. All right, folks, here we are. The hole 1 blue pad at Nature Park in Mt Dora, Florida. 9-hole course. Pretty daunting from long to long. First hole, 345 to the gold pin. You can see it way down in this little dark area there. Just a slight turnover. Right at it, really. I'm gonna throw 2 as I am used to. I need first throw of the day, so I gotta get this going. All right, let me try this Sheriff. I hadn't thrown the Sheriff in quite a while. Need to keep it down. See if it'll turn a little. Oh, it's got some stability to it. Hadn't thrown it in a hot second. Let's throw one more. The Stig. Love the Stig. Nice and smooth. Nice and easy. So this is only my second time filming. So if you, during this video or even my last video, see something I need to improve, or if you want to see certain things or not see certain things, let me know. I can use any advice. All right, this is the red basket here. All right, so my first one, actually this is my second one, landed right here. So at least I got to the mouth of the tunnel. So I threw that about right. So it looks like I'm about 60 out. Definitely mid C2, so probably up 55-ish. I'm gonna throw 2. Get my putts going. All right, let's see if I can hit this. First one counts. Nope, I got it there. Second one. And got that there, just way left. All right, moving on. The first one counted because that second one was a tester. Okay. All right. All right, walking to hole 2. White pad is here. We're going down there to blue pad. But just to show you, because you can't see it from the pad, which a few of these holes are blind. Red pin down there, and around this corner, down this tunnel, you can see the gold pin. So we gotta hit this on a forehand or some type of backhand turnover to get down into this alley here to get up and down for the 3. All right, let's get it. All right, hole 2. Here we are. Again, like I showed, blue to gold, white to red. We're going 280. Actually, it's about the same distance from both, or to both. So the pins are roughly the same distance from the blue pad. Par 3. I need to get around this corner here. So I'm shooting. I want to do a backhand turnover. I think that's my play for me. I just want to get down in that tunnel. So I'm going to aim at this tree right in the middle, the bright tree, that little tree in the middle on an Annie. Try to get down that tunnel for an upshot. So let's see how it goes. Oh, missed my line, but I squeezed through the trees. That's like about 100 feet, maybe less. So let's just get a nice quick upshot. Oh, that's a little deep. Step up, put this down. A little high, it's fine. Walking up to hole 3. Something you notice, I don't know if you noticed on camera, but we're going downhill on this one. This is all downhill. It's not a severe slope, but it's got a little elevation to it. So you can see this is the blue pad. So we're going straight down the hill. There's the red pin, and the yellow pin is way down by the water. Hole 3, blue to gold, 335. You can see it from the blue pad, just straight, and then let it turn to the right with some backhand, little understable. White pad, it's over on the right side. I'll show you that when we go by it. But yeah, pretty straightforward. A lot of low overhang. So that's kind of what you get on this hole. You can see the trees are pretty low all the way down. So you got to keep it nice and low and let the disc turn. All right, so I'm going to throw my heat. I feel if I throw my heat, I got a little bit of a headwind. There's a lake down there. The wind tends to swirl in this big area right here, but it comes up the hill and kind of swings around. So if I throw it dead straight at red, it should start turning slowly to the right and hold all the way down to gold. So let's see how it flies. Let's keep it down, keep it down. All right, it's one of my better drives on this hole. I kept it down because if you go high, you're just immediately in trouble. All right, let's go get it. All right, this is the white pad over here. And again, from here, you're up on a little bit of a ridge. So you're throwing down from here as well, which is pretty cool. This is the view. So you're tunneling right through there, which is, I love that shot. Again, got to keep it super low because you can see it's a tunnel and it's downhill. So you can't throw anything too flippy because you're going downhill or it'll just shoot over into the trees on the right. But if you get that to hold flat straight down the hill, that's a perfect shot. All right, I should be in putting distance. Let's go check it out. Years ago, there was a hurricane, lots of storms came through. You can see this. Oh my gosh, look at my disc right underneath the basket. Let's go. Yeah, you can see this is right up to the pole on the pin. So it's this lake used to be a lot lower years ago when I started. I'd say where that alligator sign is back there, that wasn't even underwater. So I'm guessing probably 30, 35 feet at least behind the pin before you even got to water. But lately over the years, the water doesn't recede or drain out of this particular pond. So the pin is kind of stuck right here on the edge, and not a lot of people play it as far as running it, but yeah, it's still there. All right. Oh, look at this disc. So actually, this was at PPP yesterday at the Green Gauntlet. I think I signed it. Yeah, that's me right there. All right, welcome to hole 4. Just want to show you the white pad. This is the white pad. Red basket's way up there, tucked in, and the gold pin is way down past that, probably about 200, 250 feet past that, down the tunnel. And it's on a little downhill, so it's an extreme uphill from the blue pad that we're going to around here. And if I sound out of breath, I am. This is filming and pushing this cart, and talking, and walking up and down these hills and stuff. All right, this is the blue pad, all the way in the back. You can see the tree here. I want to go straight through this little tiny gap. Again, low overhang. You can see it's hanging very low. And honestly, I just want to go straight. Now, I could go on the other side of this bush out here, kind of high, and just crash in over here to get rid of that straight shot chance of hitting this first tree, or high into the first tree, I should say, right here. I usually go straight at it. My straight game is usually my strength, so I'm going to do that. All right, hole 4. This is mostly all uphill, so probably till you get right here, this is all uphill. So 580 feet, blue to gold. I'm looking to land somewhere in this area on my first shot, hopefully somewhere in this area on my second shot, and then to the basket on my third, hopefully putting out a par. This is far for me, so I don't have the arm to really push it any of the limits, and there's so many trees that it's really, unless you have a, like a 340 dead straight flyer to go all the way up here, there's really no chance for me to get it to the gold in 2. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, I just want to go straight, hopefully land flat somewhere up there and dead straight. Get through that. Oh, money. Let's go. All right, get that one. All right, like I mentioned, I just wanted to get in between these trees here, which I've done. That gives me a straight shot down this tunnel. Honestly, I think it's the same shot twice for me. Way out in the distance, you can see the flag poking out the top of the basket. So, yeah, let's try to hit it. All right. Now this is an uphill run up, which pretty much this whole 3/4 of this hole is all uphill, so can't really avoid. Not great at uphills, but I think really the goal is to try to lean into it. Not lean forward, but just try to lean into it on my follow through. Again, another straight shot. See how it goes. Oh, going red. Oh, I hit the band on the red. Okay, that wasn't great, but hopefully I'll get an upshot from there. All right, I think that was the right disc. The heat, however, I'm feeling a pretty strong headwind. Remember when I said it swirled in this area? I didn't feel that headwind, so it held that disc over a little longer than I wanted it to, but that's okay. So I know it hit the red band, bounced probably, oh yeah, bounced backwards. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, let's toss this up. All right, gold pin right there. I got to go under this branch. Probably should throw forehand. What I need to do, first of all, keep it low. I'm just going for the layup, so I just don't want to hit this darn tree. I'm going to go with the wasp. And let's see. Keep it low, Rusty. Oh, not enough stability, but it's in the circle. So I'm okay with that. Go put it out. This will be 4. So 1, 2 on the red band, 3 upshot. This is for par. Ooh, it's a tough par putt. Okay, perfect. That was a scary one, and it's downhill, so if it passed the basket, sucker's going to slide probably 30 feet. All right, on to hole 5. Moving from the basket on 4 to the blue pad on 5 is right here. All right. Man, this is one of the tougher tee pads on the course. Not only is it tight to go through this gap, it's uphill. But once you get to this tree out in the fairway, it starts going downhill. So blue to gold's 385. Now again, once you crest this hill, pretty much starting in this area, it starts going downhill. Red is going to be straight ahead. Gold, there's a tree right here in the middle, which it won't affect my drive. I'm probably looking to land, honestly, just over this hill, somewhere in this area, then upshot for my par. If you have, 350 plus distance, yeah, you can throw it all the way to the pin, because once it goes downhill, it just glides. Now, however, because it's going downhill, it's probably going to shoot over here to the left. So I want something that's going to hold straight or even flex a little to the right. I want it to be somewhere, definitely in front of this pin somewhere. I don't want to be over here on the left, because then I have to shoot all the way around here to gold. So let's see how it plays out. All right, I'm going to put this tripod right in the back of the tee pad, so I'm probably going to cover the screen when I throw. But I'm thinking that heat again, if I can keep this low to the ground and not throw it high, I should be able to skim these leaves and it turn and hold and hopefully land, well short of red, but hopefully not far to the left, because I think this is the disc that will hold to the right more. Let's see. Oh, too low. Too low. All right, that's going to be a heck of an upshot. Let's go. You can see as we're coming out with my disc, you can see how it's going over the hill here and going downhill. That pole way down there on the right, you can see it is the yellow pin, and that's par. Okay, I think I can get a putter up shot there. Let's see if I can do it. Like I said, you see the pin down there. I'm just going to try to dead straight putter it, see what happens. I know there's probably a little headwind, but these putters will hold dead straight. These crowns are really nice. All right. Keep it flat, keep it flat, keep it low. All right, stay flat. Okay. That's pin high, probably about 15 feet out. I'll take that. Right. I didn't show the red pad, or the white pad on this hole, but there's the red pin. And you can see that tree in the middle and the gold basket over here. So this is all downhill, but it opens up quite a bit. All right, well, circle one, about 20 feet, but still, there's circle one. Just need to put this in. Do a little flippy. Okay. All right, we got our par. That was again, tee shot's really tough, so a par's pretty good on this one for me. All right, straight ahead of us, we can see the white pad. And down the hill is the blue pad. And we got to shoot uphill, pretty steep uphill, past that tree in the middle. And the red pin and white pin are way down there. Hole 6. All right. Blue to gold is 494. I'd say half of this hole is uphill and half of this hole is downhill. So once you get about here, it starts going downhill. But all the way from here to here is all uphill. So the first drive is a little crank. The red basket's up under a tree, which is nice and tucked. I think it's a great hole. No out of bounds. So yeah, great. I'm going to throw a disc that I just put in my bag from a while ago. It's a Sheriff, but this is a stable Sheriff. I'm going to throw this on a slight ante, swing around the left of those trees, and hopefully land in a good spot for my second shot. See how it goes. Oh. Okay, well, I missed my line, but okay. It's out there, and I'll take it. That's so far uphill. Just made it into the sunshine, which isn't good Florida golf. You want to throw to the shade. It's kind of getting hot out here. But you see the red basket over here tucked under the trees. And if I lift this up, you can see the gold basket way down there over the hill. So from my viewpoint, I can't see the basket. I can see the very top of the pole. And not much wind. So I think honestly, if I throw that heat, I might be able to get that over the hill on a little bit of a turn. I definitely don't want to throw anything overstable, even though it's going downhill. I want to actually skim this floor here, and it's an uphill run up, but you know, see if I can do the same thing I did on 4. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's about as good as I can do on this uphill run up. Worked out well. We'll get it. All right, walking up to the goal. This is the red pin, tucked in nice and here with a shade. Oh, nature moment. I'll scare you, little buddy. These are gopher tortoises. And they're all over these courses. Now, love these turtles. They don't bother anybody. However, they do dig big holes out here. Their little dens are in the ground, so there's probably like a foot wide, straight down hole that these guys live in. So when you're walking some of these courses, especially in the sandy areas, you got to watch out for these little turtle burrows. Yeah, nature moment. There you go. He's booking it. That's a crazy guy with a camera. And he's off. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. This is off the fairway, so it's no big deal. But if your disc kind of comes over here on this side of the fairway and goes down that hole, you're gonna have to dig for it. These guys will build these holes right in the middle of the fairway. You got to watch out for your footing sometimes. All right, back to disc golf. Let's see if we can hit this. This is for a birdie. Let's go. This is a par 4. I just need to keep it flat. Nope. Oh, you kidding me? Putter out. Done. Coming up on hole 7. I think this is one of the cooler tee pads on the course. You got the tiered greens or tiered tee boxes. You can see the short one up there. There's 2 tunnels, one going left, one going right. Going down this left side is to the gold basket. Right side tunnel is the red basket. Let's check out the map. All right, here we are, hole 7. Gold basket to the left, red basket to the right. Just a pretty hole. This is my view from the tee pad. And you can see the left side tunnel is pretty blocked with a left side tree growth. And that tree, I need to go to the left of this bending tree here. So I need to go through here and around and then back. So either a hyzer flip or maybe a good forehand hole. I don't have a forehand that can go that far. So I'm going to try a hyzer flip and try to get it down there. I'm going to throw this sole. See how it plays out. I need to get it out in the middle, hopefully flip up the flat and ride down that left side. Let's see if it goes that way. All right, throw it nice and strong, mid-height. This is all downhill, by the way, so I can throw it low and still be comfortable. Oh, and I threw it super high. But you know what? I got in the middle of the fairway. All right, just give you an idea of the fairway here. You can see the yellow basket on the left, red basket there on the right. Cool little tunnel shot for both shots. All right. Walking up to the yellow basket. My sole landed right in the old middle. It's kind of fun when you're on a hilly course putting that tripod down. If it looks like it's angling to the right, it is, because I'm having to put that on a hill. Anyway, all right, about 55-ish. Let's see, little headwind, nice and straight and flat all the way there. Get it to the basket at least. Oh, come on, hold. All right. Tripod, 10 feet out. Yeah, with the driver. Let's go. Okay, moving on to hole 8. All right, hole 8. White pad, blue pad. Let's go to the blue. So one cool thing about this park, nature park in Mt Dora, Florida, they have a bike trail. And they have a couple little routes. I've never ridden it before, so I'm not really sure how it is, but people seem to love it. But yeah, this is a little rest area for them, kind of halfway. They really take good care of it, especially during the storms. You can see that tree cut over there. Big trees fell on their bike trails, and they're really maintaining it pretty well. So just want to highlight that. But it's right next to our hole 8 tee pad. All right, hole 8. Hole 8 tee pad, blue here, 401. Honestly, the first shot is just aiming in this area, so it's about a mid-range shot. Second is like a mid-range to fairway driver up to the pin. This is a pretty easy straight shot, but if you go too far left, you're pinched over in this stuff. You want to kind of land in the middle and then shoot around this corner, so something really straight that hooks up at the end. This whole part here is mainly uphill, but this is all flat here. So you're shooting flat, and then it's uphill all the way to the gold basket. All right, so what I'm going to do is try to throw flat and straight for about 230. This disc will hook up. I just got to put this in my bag, an FX4. See if I can keep this nice and straight for a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, see how that did. There's a little inside, so I'm right here tucked on this tree, and I need to go all the way to the end and hook hard to the left. Now, this disc that I just threw is a lot more stable than I thought. However, probably the perfect disc for the next shot. Mini. All right, so I know this thing's stable, so I'm going to keep it flat down this fairway fairly low, so it'll skip left. Let's see how it goes. Wind's behind me. Yes, come on. Oh, baby. Okay, that's about 15, 20 feet out, I think. We'll get it. And there's the red basket, the hole 8 in this little nook. And then we go up and around to the gold basket. Oh, we've got this here. That's about 15, that's about 12 feet. Nice. All right. Put this in. Oh boy, on the hill again. There we go. Let me get the My Way mobile out of the way. A couple little putts in here. Nice. Nice. 3 for good measure. This basket is owned. So just to be aware, there's bike trails on this course going up and around some of these areas. Bikers riding the trails. How's it going? Good, good. And of course, we warn them too. All right, hole 9. So we got the blue pad, the gold basket. So all the way down this tunnel to the gold. White pad here has its own little tunnel all the way to the red. There's some crisscrossing if you want to play long to short or short to long. Or there's gaps in here in the middle that you can actually shoot over to this particular tunnel and then up to the basket, however you want to play it. So again, a good layout. Just a lot of trees and a lot of brush to go around. Okay, I'm going to go with a truth here. Again, I just want to play it safe. I'm going to throw it down the left side and try to hug that right side on nice and straight and just fade a little to the middle. Put on a little hyzer, but that should sit there in the middle. Give me a good chance for a second shot. All right, that's cool. So mid-range did tuck a little on the left, not too bad. But actually it opens up a little bit more for me to get out of this gap. Very low overhang. I mean, that's probably a 5-foot gap to get over that hill and under the brush. And then I got to turn right, go over that ravine into the grass on the far side. So this is going to be a tough one. All right, well, I think I need something to blast through that gap and hopefully not go too high and just get to the other side of the ravine. That would be my goal. Just to get out of the gap, honestly, is my goal. It's gonna be touchy. Going uphill run up through a 5-foot gap. What could go wrong? Oh, you got to get up. Okay. All right. I made it out of the gap. Honestly, that kind of uphill run up got me, but I got it out of the gap. All right. Just wanted to show you over this ravine. So I barely skimmed over the leaves. It goes into like a little ditch area. Yeah, I'm just going to lay this up. I might give it a soft bid. Let's see. All right. Give it a soft bid. I'm just going to go a little to the right of it. Wind's behind me, so it'll crash kind of quick. Nice and flat. Oh, too much. Yeah. You know, par or better is good on this long to long layout for me. I'm not disappointed in this round at all. I had a couple good shots. And again, this 9 hole is pretty grueling. You play 2 rounds of this, uphill and downhill. Being a Floridian, I'm not used to these hills. So thank you for joining me for this 9 holes out here at Nature Park. Some people call it 9th Ave as well. Yeah, reach out to me. Put something in the comments how you like the course. If you think there's anything I can film a little differently, this is only my 2nd course filming. Feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to try to keep this content going on some of these courses. And again, thank you for watching, and to the people that put this course together, and keep it up. So thank you very much. See you next time.